Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
How's it going today, people? As you know, because I've told you guys already, been sucked all up into this Minecraft thing. The main thing is that it's a game where you can be creative, come up with your own stuff, make it look the way you want, and have a good time doing it. Especially the way the server that I'm on with was set up. The only thing I've really got an issue with is people and their chameleon attitudes, where they're one way with a certain group of people, they're completely opposite, completely different with another whole group of people. Now, everybody was shown the courtesy of no names being mentioned before, so I'm going to continue that courtesy. I think it only fair. That part was actually handled pretty classy before. People involved know what it's all about already. But what nobody gets, nobody understands it, is it's just a game. And people have acted like it's some kind of altered reality or something, and it's just not. I mean, it's a game. That's the whole thing. It's a strategy game. You build, you fight the monsters, and on and on and on. Try and grab as much stuff as you can while you're doing it. But without going into any major detail any more than I have, some people have gotten upset lately and turned into total idiots. I mean, just not being mean, that's just the best I can say about it. I'm not perfect. Nowhere near. Never claimed to be. But I was having a good time. I might not have been able to find my butt with both hands, if even with a map and somebody narrating it in that game. But I was having a good time. And some people had to go and make it just miserable for everybody playing it. Again, it's a game. I'll never understand how it can be taken that seriously. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. There's a serious problem when you lose your nut because you can't get your way. There's an even more serious problem when you start telling the people that run and own the server who they should be letting in and who they shouldn't, and you're just another player. That takes some gall. That being said, I'm not going anywhere. I'll still play it. Now, granted, I am doing other things now too, Hence the reason that I'm on this thing. I ran into the whole situation of people being a chameleon, or this one particular person, before, and just let it go. Didn't say nothing, didn't mention it to that person, never intended to. They got let down, or felt left down, or left out, and that was that. And it may happen again. Problem is, there's some cornflakes that's been pissed in this time. And I'm talking about mine. Don't like it. No reason for it. Total stupidity. Not dealing with it. I'm still gonna play. I'm not even gonna try and act like I won't. But I'm gonna try and keep it to where when there's things that I can get out and do, I'm getting out and doing them. I'm there to have fun. I'm not there to listen to people bicker and argue and act like idiots to each other. And comment was made too that I seem to think I'm funny, and I'm not. I've never tried to be funny. If I am, I am. And occasionally I have had some things come up in conversation that gave me a chuckle. I don't care if they give another living soul even an upward turn of the lip grin. I don't care. I don't live my life to please other people. I live my life to make me happy. If you don't like it, keep stepping. I mean, I was getting along just fine before. My feelings aren't hurt. Not in the least. So, words can be slung. Rap can be started all you want. Don't make a bit of difference to me. It's not going to change how I think, how I feel, or how I act. Unlike this other person, still not mentioning any names, but the ones involved will know. But unlike some people, I don't change who I am based on who I'm around. I don't change who I am because I'm doing a YouTube video. This is it. This is me, the real me. I'm not acting, I'm not trying to be a clown. I'm hoping that some of the stuff that I talk about occasionally is mildly entertaining. I've been told by a lot of you that you like watching my videos. So I keep doing them because I like doing videos. Now that I've talked all I care to about that subject, because I know a lot of people don't really care much about Minecraft, don't really care at all about games. And before I got involved in this one, I was one of those people. Didn't really get into games. The only reason I've gotten into this one is because of the creativity thing. I've had my butt blown up enough lately on that server that it ought to be real obvious I'm not a gamer. And maybe that's why I don't understand why it's just a game. I had planned on getting out and doing more of the work on the 4x4, but as you see, it's not exactly the proper weather to be doing any of that stuff. Unlike most places, we don't get snow. Oh, that's it, buddy. Just run that stop sign. Didn't even hit the brakes. Nice. Good thing I'm watching. But unlike most places, we don't get snow that often. And it's really not cold enough. It's 38 right now. Probably right at 40 degrees because this thing's usually about 2 degrees off. But not anywhere near cold enough to be snow. If it were, we might be looking at a bunch of white stuff on the ground, but thankfully that's not the case because I don't have tires enough to be driving in this weather, and I sure don't have money enough to go buying any tires. They're good enough to stick to a wet road, but let's just say with the tread that's on my tires right now, oh, Abe wouldn't have to be worrying about getting his hair messed up. Now, I'm going to get some of this thick crap cut off the top of my head. And grab me something to eat real quick. And then I've got an appointment. I'll let you know how the appointment goes when I'm done. For the two of you that haven't had your packages sent out from the drawing or from the giveaway yet, I will send them out as soon as I receive them. Unfortunately, so far I have not. Tow Wrecker, yours should be here anytime now. And once it arrives, I'll get it sent right out to you. I've got one more after that, and then all the giveaway stuff will be sent out. Wow. Somebody's truck got straight tore up. Windshield bashed out of it, the sides bashed in on it. Kind of rough. It looked like it was a nice looking truck too. Wasn't wrecked, just beat all the crap. Like somebody went after it with a ball bat or something. Done. Y'all are wanting to see that truck I was talking about. It looked like it had been beat all to pieces. I'll slow it down. But it's that last truck right there, that green Silverado King. Yeah. Front windshield's beat out of it. Fenders are beat all to pieces. Somebody got a little mad, it looks like. Bad thing is, it wouldn't take a whole lot to put that back together if the thing's running. Can't help it, I love my old Chevys. Between 88 and 99. Those are the ones I like, as you've seen. The only reason I don't like the ones that are older than that is because I can't put a dim mount radio in the dash without cutting the stupid things. Unless you buy an old vintage radio, they don't make one that'll fit in the dash the normal way with the two posts on it. Just to make sure that I'm good and caffeinated up for this. Wide awake the whole time because it's going to be 2 hours. I'm going in here to get a frappe. The line was kind of long, so at the drive-thru, so I walked in. Nobody at the counter. It took her longer to make the thing, or longer to ring it up than it did to make it. I've still got 40 minutes till I've got to be at my appointment. I'm 5 minutes away, but yeah, that lady that cut my hair, I thought it was kind of funny. Until recently, they didn't see me on a regular basis at all. Matter of fact, she's the one that actually, the lady that cut my hair today is the one that actually cut off the long hair. And she just kept shaking her head the whole time, saying that she just couldn't get used to not seeing me without the long hair. I said, well, surely I'm not the only one around here that had long hair. So it seems to me I've seen guys come in that had long hair also. She says, yeah, but they're a lot more few and far between now. I told her I wasn't trying to make any fashion statement with it. I just like my long hair. The only time it was ever a problem for me is when I was trying to slide up underneath a vehicle. If it was a tight squeeze, which with my big fat butt usually was, but if it was a tight squeeze, then sometimes my hair would get caught on my shoulders. It made it kind of fun. I kind of like it better like this for now. Summertime, who knows? Well, had a very pleasant appointment with some very pleasant people, and that's all I'm saying, because that's all I really know, to be honest. Whew, dang, it's cold. Yep, 35. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's 35 degrees. Wow. Keeps dropping like this, we're liable to get some snow. For those of you that don't like my wipers scraping across the window, sorry, but it's raining, and I gotta see. I try to keep it down to a minimum, but again, it's raining. Oh, update. I did get a call back from the guy that actually has the bed that we're gonna replace on the Silverado. He sent me pictures. If I can pull them off of my cell phone without wrecking things, I'll put them in right now. You can tell from the pictures, it's got dents in it, but it ain't rusted. I can fix dents. I've got the magic of the porta power on my side. And for those of you that aren't sure what a porta power is, if you'll look back through my videos, when I got mine, I did a dent removal on my daughter's 97 S10 Blazer with the porta power once I first got it. It's a 10,000 pound hydraulic press or pump basically that has got several different attachments to allow you to push out, pull out, or it's even got a little clamp in there that expands to push out some dents. A little lobster claw deal. And I actually used the Astro van that we had as a guinea pig. And porta powered the dent out from it and rolled it back around the way it was supposed to be. It wasn't perfect, but it was a whole lot better looking than what it was before I started. Because before I started, it was pushed up in, and it just looked really bad. So I've actually gotten kind of used to pulling or kind of decent at rolling the dents out for the most part. And then of course, if you want it to look perfect, flush again, you just put the body filler on it, preferably the waterproof stuff, and then finish it out. I got a DA sander, and I went and bought some sanding discs for it so that I can actually paint that bed when I get it. The bed may not be my guinea pig. I may just paint the truck itself. Not sure if I want to go back with the original gold, because metallic paints are kind of hard to paint, and I'd like it a solid color where if it's screwed up I can see it a lot easier, a lot faster, and buff it out. Well, that is all.